Welcome to Mice 2024. So this is Jake from WPM. Jake's in Dubai, but he handles Australia for WPM. And there's a couple of really interesting grinders we've got here. And this time we're looking at some really premium, high-end prosumer grinders, single dosing, stepless adjustment. Jake, walk us through burr size, anything you can tell us about this.
Basically, this is a 64 millimeter burr. Flat burr. Stepless adjustment, as we've said. Okay. It's got a very low retention in terms of, and it's got an anti-static chamber as well. Okay. So
when you say anti-static chamber, so is there like a plasma generator or something in there?
No, it's basically just the way it's set. It's just really, really simple.
And I think this is one of the really interesting things that coming out with some grinder designs now is that plasma generator, which at one point I thought would be in every single grinder, some of the grinder designs are so clever that they're not even needing a plasma generator, and you're getting retention or exchange grinds of maybe, some of them are like less than 0.1 of a gram. So we've got 64 mil flat, and I believe there's 3 burr variations. Is that right?
Sure, you can. It's compatible with SSP. It's got our standard WPM burr and also the DLC burr as well.
So DLC, SSP, probably Gorilla Gear if it takes SSP, and also the standard burr configuration. So I believe you have an espresso burr. There's obviously you've SSP. You can get filter burrs in it, etc.
Correct.
So tell us about how maybe burr swapping. How do we get into the chamber?
Really, really simple. So that's it.
That is incredible. Can you do that again? Because that's almost unbelievable.
So once we lock it into place, we can lock it into place.
So from the lock position.
So that's a lock position.
Lock position, and that is insanely good.
And it's toolless disassembly, so it all comes out for cleaning.
Wow. So you
slips back in.
Cleaning's easy, and the dial, folks, you can't feel this, but it's so smooth, and it's nice big numbers, and there's lots of increments, and I think it was down to 6 UM, something like that. So lots of dial adjustment. And I just love the look of it. What have we got on the right-hand side here?
So this one is this is a speed dial, and it's variable
RPM.
Yeah. So technically, as it's grinding, you can vary the variation of the grind speed.
Now there is a bellows on top as an option, but I personally I don't think you're going to need that. I mean, I haven't run it through its paces yet, but I think it's unlikely that you're going to have the bellows on top. You can hot start or cold start?
Yeah, look, in terms of the bellow, this is actually a painted design, so it's a one-way, basically like a one-way valve. So when you push it down, it won't suck it back up. It's basically all the way down,
It's very clever. Or you can just have a cap on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is the way I'd go personally. So catch cup, quite a big catch cup.
Yep.
So good for filter.
And it's magnetic.
Magnetic.
Yep.
It's just a beauty, and I believe it's 8 kilos.
9 kilos, yeah.
So this is possibly, it's something you'd have to have a close look at, but it really seems to be so solid and so not just beautifully designed, but really well engineered. So we're talking, I think we're probably talking Lagom quality. Okay. Price point here in Australia?
Look, we still haven't launched it yet, but we're probably talking around the $1,600.
Right. So if we're comparing it to, and as I said, you've got to test it and everything, but if we are comparing it to a Zerno or a P64, it's sitting somewhere between that price point and, say, a DF64V, but pretty competitively priced for the features. And personally, I think it's just, particularly in silver, my own preference, personally, a lovely thing to look at. Variable RPM, very, very low retention, very low grind exchange. It's probably got, it's a full-featured prosumer grinder. Anything you want to add, Jake?
I think you've mentioned it all. I think the only thing is it's got a 40-gram hopper, so it can grind up to 40 grams, and it's quite silent. Like it's a very, very silent grind. If you want, quick.
Let's do a quick grind. Folks, I was in here yesterday doing this, and there is a bit of background noise in the convention center here, but I can tell you, it's remarkably quiet when grinding. That's pretty amazing. And so if you're waking up early in the morning and you've got kids and you don't want to wake them all up, which none of us do, this could be a good option for you. It is extra quiet. Jake, thanks a lot.
No worries. Thank you.